Dear students, welcome to the class on Theory of Equations Part 3. Before going into the class, let us recall the relations between the roots of the polynomial equation and the coefficients of the polynomial equation. Okay. What is the polynomial equation? A naught x power n plus a1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power of n minus 2 and so on up to an is equal to 0, where a not equal to not equal to 0 is the nth degree polynomial equation. So how many roots does it have? It has n roots. Alpha 1, let the roots be alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 up to alpha n. Now let us write the relation between the coefficients and the roots. What are the coefficients? A0, A1, A2 up to An. Roots are alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha n. Now what is the first relation? S1 is the first relation. What is it? Sum of the roots. Alpha 1 plus alpha 2 up to alpha n. This is equal to minus A1 by A0. S2. Sum of the product of roots taken 2 at a time. Alpha 1, alpha 2 plus alpha 2, alpha 3 and so on up to alpha n minus 1 into alpha n. This is equal to A2 by A0. S3 is sum of the product of roots taken 3 at a time. So alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 plus alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4 plus and so on up to alpha n minus 2, alpha n minus 1 to alpha n, which is equal to minus A3 by A0. Similarly, if you go on to like this, Sn is product of all the roots alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 into alpha n, which is equal to minus 1 whole power n an by A0. This is what you have learnt in your previous class. Is it not? మనం క్లాస్లోకి వెళ్ళే ముందు నేర్చుకున్న సంబంధాలను ఒకసారి పునశ్చరణ చేసుకుందాం. A0 x power n plus A1 x power n minus 1 plus A2 x power n minus 2 up to An is equal to 0. A0 not equal to 0 అనేది ఎన్నవ తరగతి బహుపది సమీకరణము. ఇది ఎన్నవ తరగతి బహుపది సమీకరణం కనుక దీనికి ఎన్ని మూలాలు ఉంటాయి. ఆ మూలాలను మనము ఆల్ఫా 1, ఆల్ఫా 2, ఆల్ఫా 3, ఆల్ఫా n అని అనుకుందాము. ఇప్పుడు మనము ఈ మూలాలకి గుణకాలకి మధ్య ఉన్న సంబంధాల గురించి రాద్దాము. S1 ఏంటి? మూలాల యొక్క మొత్తం ఆల్ఫా 1 ప్లస్ ఆల్ఫా 2 అప్ టు ఆల్ఫా n. ఇది దేనికి సమానం అవుతుంది? మైనస్ A1 బై A0 కి సమానం అవుతుంది. S2 రెండేసి మూలాల యొక్క లబ్ధాల యొక్క మొత్తం ఆల్ఫా 1, ఆల్ఫా 2 ప్లస్ ఆల్ఫా 2, ఆల్ఫా 3 అప్ టు ఆల్ఫా n మైనస్ 1 ఇంటూ ఆల్ఫా n. ఇది దేనికి సమానం అవుతుంది? A2 బై A0. అదేవిధంగా S3 ఆల్ఫా 1, ఆల్ఫా 2, ఆల్ఫా 3 మూడేసి మూలాలు తీసుకొని వాటి లబ్ధాలు తీసుకొని వాటిని కూడితే వచ్చేది ఇది. ఆల్ఫా 1, ఆల్ఫా 2, ఆల్ఫా 3 ప్లస్ ఆల్ఫా 2, ఆల్ఫా 3, ఆల్ఫా 4 ప్లస్ అండ్ సో ఆన్ ఆల్ఫా n మైనస్ 2, ఆల్ఫా n మైనస్ 1 ఇంటూ ఆల్ఫా n, విచ్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు దేనికి సమానం అవుతుంది? మైనస్ A3 బై A0 కి సమానం అవుతుంది. ఇలా Snకి వస్తే n మూలాల యొక్క లబ్ధము S1 ఆల్ఫా 1 ఇంటూ ఆల్ఫా 2, ఆల్ఫా 3 అప్ టు ఆల్ఫా n, విచ్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు minus 1 whole power n an by a0. Okay. For example, if you take x cube minus 2x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. ఇది మూడవ తరగతి సమీకరణం కనుక మూడు మూలాలు ఉంటాయి. ఆల్ఫా 1, ఆల్ఫా 2, ఆల్ఫా 3 అనేవి మూడు మూలాలు అనుకుందాం. అప్పుడు S1 ఏమవుతుంది? ఆల్ఫా 1 ప్లస్ ఆల్ఫా 2 ప్లస్ ఆల్ఫా 3, which is equal to here A0 is equal to 1, A1 is equal to minus 2, A2 is equal to 5 and A3 is equal to 6. అవునా? So S1 is equal to alpha 1 plus alpha 2 plus alpha 3, which is equal to minus A1 by A0. A1 విలువ minus 2. So minus 2 by 1, which is equal to 2. S2 alpha 1, alpha 2 plus alpha 2, alpha 3 plus alpha 3, alpha 1. This is equal to A2 by A0. A2 ఏంటి 5. 5 by 1. S3. S3 is alpha 1 plus alpha 2 plus, sorry, alpha 1 into alpha 2 into alpha 3, which is minus A3 by A1. What is A3? 6. So 6 minus 6 by 1. This is alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 is equal to minus 6. These are the relations between the coefficients and roots. మూలాలకి గుణకాలకి మధ్య సంబంధాలు ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు మనం. Now let us try to solve some problems. Quotient ఎలా వస్తుంది? ఈ -3 ఉంది కదా, దీన్ని మైనస్తో మల్టిప్లై చేసి 3 రాసుకోండి ఇక్కడ. తర్వాత వీటి గుణకాలు x³ గుణకం 1, x² గుణకం -2, x గుణకం 5, 6 రాసుకున్న తర్వాత ఇక్కడ 0 పెట్టుకోండి. ఎప్పుడు ఇది 0నే పెట్టుకోవాలి. 1 + 0 is 1. అవునా? ఈ 1ని ఈ 3తో గుణించండి, 3 అవుతుంది. 3 - 2 1. ఈ 1ని మళ్ళీ 3తో గుణించి ఇక్కడ రాసుకోండి. 3 + 5 8. ఈ 8 మళ్ళీ 3తో గుణించి 24 ఇక్కడ రాసుకోండి. 24 + 6 30. దిస్ ఈజ్ విల్ బి ద, ఇదేమవుతుంది రిమైండర్ అవుతుంది శేషము, ఇదేమవుతుంది కోషంట్ అవుతుంది. కోషంట్ ఎలా రాస్తారు? x - 3 ఇంటూ f(x) = x - 3 ఇంటూ కోషంట్ q(x) ఎలా రాస్తారు? ఇది స్థిరాంకంగా తీసుకోండి, ఇది x గుణకము, ఇది x² గుణకము. సో 8 + 1 into x plus 1 into x². Okay, plus remainder is 30. So you are writing f(x) as x minus 3 into quotient plus remainder. అవునా? ఈ పద్ధతిని ఉపయోగించి మనము problems solve చేద్దాం. Let us solve the equations by using this method. Okay. If the remainder is 0, then x minus 3 is a factor of f(x) or root 3 is the root of f(x) = 0. r గనక 0 అయితే x - 3 f(x) కి కారణాంకం అవుతుంది, అంటే ఈ బహుపదికి కారణాంకం అవుతుంది, లేదా f(x) = 0 బహుపది సమీకరణానికి 3 ఒక మూలం అవుతుంది. Let us do the problem from exercise 4A, section 2, first problem. If alpha, beta, 1 are the roots of x³ minus 2x² minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, find alpha beta. x³ minus 2x² minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 బహుపది సమీకరణానికి ఆల్ఫా బీటా మరియు 1 మూలాలైతే ఆల్ఫా బీటా విలువలు కనుక్కోండి. సో f(x) is equal to, let us take f(x) equal to x³ minus 2x² minus 5x plus 6. Okay. Since 1 is the root of this polynomial equation, 1 is the root of f(x) is equal to 0. So what shall we do? Do the synthetic division by x minus 1. Using x minus 1 is the factor of f(x). So using synthetic division, we shall write this 1. x³ coefficient is 1. This is minus 2. This is minus 5 and 6. 1, minus 2, minus 5, 6 are the coefficients. This is minus of minus 1. Okay. So 1. With 1 we are doing this division. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Minus 1. Minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. Minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6. Minus 6 into 1 is minus 6. And you are getting a 0 here. Why are we getting a 0 here? Because 1 is the root of the equation. This is given to you. 1 is the root of this equation. That is why you are getting a 0 here, which is the remainder. This is the quotient. How will you write f of x now? F of x is equal to x minus 1 into x square minus x minus 6 plus 0, because it is the remainder. Now, you know how to solve this quadratic equation. Quadratic equation x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0 is the quadratic equation. Now you factorize this to solve. So 6 factors are 2 and 3. So x square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. This gives you x into x minus 3 plus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x minus 3, if you take common, you will have a x plus 2, which is equal to 0. So what is f of x is equal to 0 now? This is equal to x minus 1 into x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0, which implies x minus 1 into x minus 3 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So what is x now? X is equal to 1 or 3 or minus. Is it not? So already you know that the root is one root you know already. The remaining alpha and beta are these two roots. One is alpha and one is beta. So either alpha is equal to 3 or beta is equal to minus 2, or beta is equal to 3 and alpha is equal to minus 2. Cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Then find sigma alpha square beta square into sigma alpha beta into alpha plus beta. ఇచ్చిన సమీకరణం ఏంటి? x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. దీని మూలాలు ఆల్ఫా బీటా గామా అయితే మీరు సిగ్మా ఆల్ఫా స్క్వేర్ బీటా స్క్వేర్ విలువ సిగ్మా ఆల్ఫా బీటా ఇంటూ ఆల్ఫా ప్లస్ బీటా విలువ కనుక్కోవాలి. Let f of x be equal to x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 4. A0 is equal to 1, coefficient of x cube. A1 is equal to minus 2, A2 is equal to 3, and A3 is equal to minus 4. Let us write the relation. S1 is the sum of the roots. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus of minus 2 by 1. A1 by A0. Minus of A1 by A0, which gives you 2. S2 is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma, which is A2 by A0. A2 is 3 by 1. Okay. Now S3. S3 is product of the roots alpha, beta, gamma, which is equal to minus of A3 by minus 1 whole cube, A3 by A0, is it not? So minus 4 by A0, which is equal to minus 1 whole cube is minus into minus plus 4. Okay. These are the three values, three relations we have. Now I have to find out the value of sigma alpha square beta square. What is sigma alpha square beta square? Alpha square beta square plus beta square gamma square plus gamma square alpha square. Is it not? Sigma meaning in short we are in place of this we are writing sigma for this. Okay. So this is equal to alpha beta whole square plus beta gamma whole square plus gamma alpha whole square. I have to find this value. If you see this is in the form x square plus y square plus z square. Where do we get this x square plus y square plus z square? We will get this in this formula. X plus y plus z whole square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ab 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Is it not? This is the formula for x plus y plus z whole square which you have learnt in previous classes, is it not? So I need the value of this. So I will take this to the other side. X square plus y square plus z square is equal to x plus y plus z whole square minus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2z. Okay. X square plus y square plus z square, you keep it on one side. You take these three terms to the other side because you need to know the value of x square plus y square plus z square. Now take this alpha beta as x, beta gamma is y, alpha is z. So what does this imply? This implies alpha beta whole square plus beta gamma whole square plus gamma alpha whole square. Okay. In place of x we are writing alpha beta, in place of y we are writing beta gamma, in place of z we are writing gamma alpha, which is equal to x plus y plus z. X is alpha beta, y is beta gamma, z is gamma alpha full square minus 2 into x. X is alpha beta, y is beta gamma minus 2yz. Y is beta gamma, z is gamma alpha minus 2 into z is gamma alpha, x is alpha beta. Okay, so alpha beta whole square plus beta gamma whole square plus gamma alpha whole square. Now alpha beta whole square plus beta gamma whole square plus gamma alpha whole square is equal to alpha beta. In place of x we are writing alpha beta, in place of y we are writing beta gamma, in place of z we are writing gamma alpha. X plus y plus z whole square minus 2xy, 2 into alpha beta into beta gamma minus 2yz, 2 beta gamma into gamma alpha minus 2zx minus 2 into gamma alpha into alpha beta. Okay, that implies alpha square beta square plus beta square gamma square plus gamma square alpha square is equal to, what is this? Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is 3. From here, if you see here, the value is 3. This is S2 actually, S2 square minus, what I do is, if you look into this, alpha, beta, gamma is common in these three terms. This term, this term and this term. Alpha, beta, gamma is common, is it not? So I will take 2 times alpha, beta, gamma as common. So what is remained here? 2 I have taken out. Alpha, beta and gamma I have taken out. So beta is remaining. So I will write beta here plus minus 2 alpha, beta and gamma I have taken out. So one gamma is here plus minus 2 I have taken out. Alpha, beta and gamma I have taken out. So one more alpha is left out here, which is alpha. Okay. This is equal to S2. What is S2? 3. 3 whole square minus 2 into, what is this alpha beta gamma? Alpha beta gamma is equal to 4 from here. Okay, from this relation, alpha beta gamma is, the value of alpha beta gamma is 4. So 2 into 4 into, this is beta plus gamma plus alpha, which is nothing but alpha plus beta plus gamma. What is the value of alpha plus beta plus gamma? Which is 2. So 2. Okay, this is equal to 9 minus 16. What is 9 minus 16? Minus 7. Okay, so the value of sigma alpha square beta square, which is nothing but alpha square beta square plus beta square gamma square alpha square, which is equal to minus 7. Okay, let us go for the second bit. Okay. What is the second bit? Second bit is sigma alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Sigma meaning enti. What is the meaning of sigma? In place of instead of writing all these three terms you are having, you are making a shortcut to write sigma. Alpha, in place of alpha, you will get beta. In place of beta, you will get gamma. And you will get beta in place of alpha plus gamma in place of beta. The other term is gamma in place of beta, alpha in place of gamma. In place of beta, you will get gamma, plus in place of gamma, you will get alpha. The value of this you have to find out. Now, if you observe from S3, what is S3? S3 is alpha, beta, gamma is equal to 4. Is it not? Alpha, beta, gamma is equal to 4. So, this implies alpha, beta is equal to 4 by gamma. Beta, gamma is equal to 4 by alpha. And alpha, gamma is equal to 4 by beta. Is it not? So, using these relations here, from here also, from S1 also, what I write is alpha plus beta is equal to 2 minus gamma. Beta plus gamma is equal to 2 minus alpha. And alpha plus gamma is equal to 2 minus beta. Okay, this is second set of relations. This is first set of relations. I will substitute these two sets of relations in this. Okay, alpha, beta. What is alpha, beta? From here. From here it is 4 by gamma into alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta from here? 2 minus gamma. Plus, what is beta gamma? Beta gamma is 4 by alpha. What is beta plus gamma? 2 minus alpha. Plus gamma alpha. What is gamma alpha? Gamma alpha or alpha gamma means the same. 4 by beta into gamma plus alpha. Gamma plus alpha and alpha plus gamma both means the same, no? 2 minus beta. This implies this is equal to 4 into 2, 8. 8 by gamma minus 4 by gamma into gamma. Plus 8 by alpha minus 4 by alpha into alpha plus 8 by beta minus 4 by beta into beta. So, beta, beta gets cancelled. Here alpha, gamma, gamma gets cancelled. Here alpha, alpha gets cancelled. What is remained? Sigma alpha beta into alpha plus beta is equal to, from here, what is that? You have 8 by gamma plus 8 by alpha plus 8 by beta minus, here 4 is there, minus 4, minus 4. Okay. From here 1 4, here 1 4, here 1 4 with a minus sign. So, this is take 8 common, 1 by gamma plus 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus 12. This is equal to 8 into, take alpha, beta, gamma is LCM. So, here gamma is there, so you will have alpha, beta. Here alpha is there, you have beta, gamma, plus you have beta is there, alpha, gamma, minus 12. Okay. This is 8 into. This is nothing but S2 and this is S3. S2 is 3. S3 is 4. Minus 12. 4 goes 2 times. So, 6 minus 12, which is equal to minus 6. So, the value of alpha beta, sigma alpha beta into alpha plus beta is equal to minus 6. Is it okay? Did you understand?